I recently got into reading comic books, and honestly, it's been pretty fucking awesome. As a kid, I hated reading, and of course, I hated reading anything with. I fucking hated reading, and comic books were no exception. I did not read a single comic book growing up. There was a small period in time when I was in middle school, and I would read manga, and even then, I couldn't understand what the fuck I was reading. I was a little dumb. I was a little, special. But recently I really got into Batman, and I started reading a lot of his comic books, and god damn, I think I'm homosexual. Okay, I'm like really antisocial. And so when I go to my local comic book shop, god damn, is it awful all the time. Maybe this is like a nerd thing, a geek nerd, whatever you call them. But the guy that works the cash register just does not like talking to me. And I would try to spark some kind of conversation, like, oh, I'm a little curious on whatever this. Can you tell me more? And he just, no. I'm like, dab. All right. Okay. I wanted to show you guys what I've been reading and like what the hell I think of it. So the first comic that I really got into, and man am I a basic bitch, is this bad boy right here. Absolute Batman. When I first heard of it, it said Batman, but he's poor. He's just like us now. Really good comic. I really, really enjoyed it. It took me a while to actually get into it. The next comic that I got in the Absolute series, there's like multiple universes series, whatever you call it, and it gets a little confusing. At first I was so fucking confused, so I stuck to Absolute, and the next one that I got was Absolute Evil. This is like a one-shot, so a one-time story about the evil villains, and I thought it was pretty good, especially this artwork. This artwork is pretty sick, man. It really tickles my collecting brain, which is horrible because I don't have money. Next in the Absolute universe, I only read the first issue, but I still really enjoyed it. I probably should start reading more of it, is Absolute Superman. I can't tell you any more of it because I just have not read it and I have not retained any information about it. So following my newfound comic book addiction, the Dollar Tree started selling dollar comics, and they're only first issues. So it's just to get you in the door of like reading a comic book just for like $1.25. And if you want, go to your comic book shop and then pay $5 an issue. Isn't that so cheap? But some of the ones that I got, of course, it's all fucking Batman. Batman's like the biggest. I'm not gonna lie, I have not read any of these. I'm sorry. Here's just some more. They come in a little condom and a sticker slapped right on it. $1.25. Look at that. Yeah, I have a whole bunch right here. When I started reading, they actually came out with a new Batman series. This is just Batman. I think people would call it like Batman 2025. Okay, I really like this a lot. I've bought the second one. Here's the third and the fourth. So far, I am really enjoying that. More Batman stuff. I am so sorry. I have what I like and I don't touch anything else. Next I have is Batman the Killing Joke. I thought this one was okay. It was pretty good though. I watched the animated movie about it, and when Barbara Gordon started making love with Batman, I turned it off. I was fucking sick. More Batman stuff. Batman Deadpool and Deadpool Batman. I thought these were okay. I first got this one. They're interesting, they're little snippets. Nothing much about that. After a while though, I'm not gonna lie, I started getting tired of watching a rich white man fight crime. So I started getting into graphic novels, and okay, so this is still a comic. Horrible segue, I'm sorry. I got this one. I really like this one, and this one ended up becoming one of my favorite superheroes, and that is Plastic Man No More. I'm not gonna lie, it pissed me off. I don't know. Okay, I'm sorry, spoilers. If you wanted to read this, click off right now, or time skip, I don't know. But it pissed me off how no one was helping him. He was dying and no one helped him. And a really recent one that I got into is The Many Deaths of Layla Starr. My god, I really enjoyed this one. It's about death, becoming immortal, and learning about being immortal. I'm not able to fully talk about these because I'm fucking stupid. So don't expect a in-depth thing. More Batman. I've read a little bit of this. You can see my piece of paper bookmark. And I picked up a new graphic novel from the store. I got it used for like $5. Isn't that amazing? The Me You Love in the Dark. I don't know much about it, but I know it's like a little bit of love story, so that should be interesting. That is about it for all the comics that I have. I honestly just wanted to show you guys the things that I have. I am getting into more graphic novels, and I have a whole wish list of books that I want to read, but I'm waiting to see if the store that I go to has them on sale, like whenever. I have been reading Absolute Batman online instead because it's a lot of issues. There is these books that they sell that have multiple issues, but it's still a lot, so I'm not gonna be doing that. I do really want to get into Absolute Wonder Woman though. If you found this at all interesting, please tell me any more comic book recommendations in the comments. I really want to get into more. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed me talking, and ultimately nothing coming out of this.